Hey, what is up, guys? It is CJ Plays here, and I'm back with another Sims 4 speed build. Now, I actually live streamed this on Twitch not long ago, and I had a lot of fun. So if you guys want to, definitely go check out my Twitch stream because I'm having a lot of fun on Twitch. I just started doing it recently, and I'm having a lot of fun. Um, I don't just stream Sims; I do play other games as well, but as always, it's probably gonna be mostly Sims. But yeah, we're gonna be building a holiday. Well, no, not a holiday home. I would call it a Winterfest home because I already have a holiday home. And originally, this build was supposed to be a snow globe, so I can enter it into the Spark Challenge. But nothing was turning out right. I couldn't get the platforming right. I couldn't get the roof to fit, and yeah, I had to scrap it. So that's probably why you will see a an invisible roof in the back. I did have to edit out a bunch of the stuff because a bunch of the video was just me trying to like move it around and try to get it to cover over the house, and like I said, I couldn't get it right. So we're gonna be building a a holiday Winterfest home. Yeah, that's what we're gonna be calling it. It does look kind of similar to a video that I did a couple of weeks ago, but I mean, it's different enough, right? I mean, listen, it's kind of hard coming up with new video ideas, especially when you have to like build often. But yeah, so that's what we're gonna be doing. I had a lot of fun building this. Like I said, it is on Twitch, so please, 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 if you want to, please go check me out on Twitch. But yeah, so I didn't really have much inspiration for this home. Like other than it just being a snow globe home, I kind of just wanted it to be like festive. But yeah, so now you'll see me trying to mess with the stairs because in this part of the stream I was still trying to figure out how to do the platforming, and what happened was I had picked the half circle platform, and you put them all together, you make a circle. But I didn't realize that you can't build, you can't touch the edges of it. You have to build everything in the middle, and you can't really do like a complete like square inside of the circle without like messing it up and doing like a lot of workarounds. So yeah, we had to scrap it. So I decided to make it into a regular home. And that's why, like, and at this point, still, I still kind of wanted it to be the globe. So, like, that's why I put the big Christmas tree out in front because, I was just imagining an actual snow globe. And, that's why we have, like, all of the assorted Christmas decorations all out in front of the house instead of spread out. But, I mean, yeah. It wasn't until I was, like, halfway done that I decided to just scrap it and just make it into a regular home. That's why also I have like a ton of decorations on the outside of the house, which is something that I don't really do in speed builds anyway. Like, or even just building in general, I really don't tend to put a whole lot of decorations outside on top of the house. And I really like it. I think it turned out nice. I did try to make that tree work, but it just, I don't know. I liked it, but I just felt like it would have took away from the build. And so now I'm just putting up shrubbery around the house, and now we finally move on to the inside. Now this, it took me a long time. I spent a lot of time in the little hallway section. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I couldn't figure out a floor plan, and I really couldn't figure out wallpaper. But I think that I think I chose the best wallpaper. I didn't want it to look too similar to my last build. That's why I picked this one that was red and white. And I don't know, it reminds me of Christmas, reminds me of candy canes, and I think I did a pretty good job. And I really like the hardwood floor. I like the design on it, and I think it just really ties everything in together. So next we're moving on. Yeah, yeah. Like as you'll see, this hallway took me a long time. I did not know what I wanted to place, and I was so happy that I found this closet from Get Famous. I didn't even know that closet came in that color swatch. Um, but yeah, I think it worked nicely, and I do like the little glass shelf. So I decided to put some of the penguin knittables. Knittables? I guess that's what you would call them that. From Nifty Knitting, and I don't know, it's penguins. It's wintertime. They kind of fit in together, and then I put a nice rug down, and I put a chair and a bookshelf, and then. As you can see now, I'm fiddling around with the floor plan. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I wanted to have two rooms, but the house wasn't that big, and I could probably have squeezed another room in there somewhere, but I just went against it and decided to just make it a one-bedroom house. You can fit a double bed in the bedroom, as you'll see later on, so if you have a couple, and, bam, there you go. Next we're moving on to like the little walk-through area. I decided to put the Christmas tree here in this hallway. Um, Not sure if your Sims can actually reach Christmas presents under the tree or not, but I mean, you can definitely try it out. I'll probably test it out before placing it on the gallery. But I really like the fireplace. I like the decorations around it. It's really nice and cozy. I wanted to put two chairs in front of the fireplace, but yeah, I realized that I probably wouldn't have had enough room for it anyway. It's already kind of cramped. So I just went ahead, just put the fireplace and put a rug down. Hopefully the rug won't catch on fire. Um, they have a tendency to do that in this game. Um, and what am I? Oh yeah, so I didn't know what I wanted to do for the kitchen. I kind of wanted to make it a little bit more closed, but then I was like, oh, we should leave it open and just have it as a big like L-shaped room. So that's what we went with, and it was really nice. I think it turned out nice. I put an island in the minter in the middle of the kitchen, and it's really nice. And I put up one of the tables that came with the holiday pack a couple of years ago. I decided to put that, yeah, that table right there. I decided to put it down, and in all, I would say it turned out really, really nice. And I couldn't figure out what to do with the chair situation because we don't really have a matching chair to go with that table. So, luckily for me, I remembered from another video that I'd used the chairs from Luxury Party stuff. And I just used the red and green swatches, which I think it looked really nice. I mean, it does kind of look fancy. This room looks the fanciest out of all the other rooms, which is weird because on the outside it's just like a regular cabiny type house, and on the inside it's so fancy. But I don't know, maybe if you don't want your Sims to live here, you can like make it be like a community lot where everyone throws events or something. I don't know. And then next is the bedroom, which the bedroom isn't my favorite room. Um, I would have probably made the house one tile bigger, but I didn't want it to be too big. Again, because in my mind at this point I was still like set on it being a snow globe house. But for what it's worth, it's nice. And then I've also realized that we don't really have that many red beds. Like we have red beds, beds that are the color red, but I don't know. It's the Sims 4, so it's like you might like the mesh, but you might not like the colors or the swatches, and it's just eh. But I think I did pretty good. I kind of wanted to go for a more rustic, outdoorsy type of vibe anyway with this room, and I think I did a pretty good job. I hate the fact that I couldn't put a nightstand or a dresser because if I would have put one down, somebody wouldn't be able to get into bed. And so I just kept it the way it is, but you know. And the next is the bathroom, which I am in love with the tile in the bathroom. I didn't realize that it came in that colored swatch, and it just looked nice. Like when I seen it, I had to pick it. Like it looks like a candy cane. Maybe I want a candy cane. But yeah, it looked really nice. And again, I also realized when I was in the bathroom that there's not that many red toilets in the game or red like sinks. So I just got creative and I chose the mint green. I mean, it's still green, right? I kind of wanted everything to be green and red, but looking back, it's now more like green, red, and white. So, eh. And then next you'll see me just fiddle around with the photos. I didn't know what pictures to choose. I kind of like those, and then I didn't, and I wanted to try some other ones, but I think those tied in really nicely. Yeah, and next I kind of wanted to use that mirror that came with movie stuff. The one that's like a flower, I think. I wanted to use that one in this room, but then I decided not to because this room did look really fancy, so I kind of wanted a fancy mirror to kind of tie the room in together. Don't know if your Sims can actually use it. Probably they might be able to. And then yeah, I also noticed that, like I said, the kitchen is the fanciest room in the house, but it doesn't have like a lot of decorations. So I did go back and put some more. Yeah, as you can see, I'm putting some down now. And side note, I did realize too after building this house that I didn't put any decorations on the left side of the house. Um, so I did go back and add that. And it was at this point I didn't really know what else to do. Because at this point I kind of just decided not to do the snow globe thing, and I ended up putting a fenced in backyard, which was nice. I think looking back, I probably would have built this on a much smaller lot anyway, seeing as how I kind of ran out of like I had too much space anyway, and I didn't want to like fill it up with a bunch of trees. So, you can definitely place this on a much smaller lot. You don't have to place it on this one. Um, yeah, but the backyard is pretty nice. There's not a lot going on in the backyard. I did just put um, I put some lawn chairs down, and I did put a grill. You have a nice table to sit at, and then I wanted to put a swimming pool like my other house, but then I thought about it. I mean, I assume that most of you will probably only play in this house during like Christmas time, Harvest Fest time, and I don't really know that many people that go swimming in swimming pools, in the winter, unless you live somewhere where it's warm or hot, you know where I'm from is cold in the winter time, so I don't really know that many people that want to go swimming in the winter. So I kind of went against it, and I just put instead of a swimming pool a nice pond, and I did place some stones down, which it was really nice, and I did put the little frogs from backyard stuff because I never get to use those. I always forget about the frogs. They're just so nice, little frog fountains. They're just so nice. So I did decide to put those down. And as you can see now, I am placing down each individual boulder or rock. Yeah, so I did turn move objects on and I just placed them around, kind of give it some, I don't know, give it a nice look. And then I did put a pull trim down. Yeah, the stone one. Yeah, I put that one down. And is that all I did in the backyard? I did some light landscaping in the backyard because I didn't. I noticed in a lot of my old videos I used to go really overboard with landscaping, and while I love it, it takes a lot of time, and I feel like not every single build needs a whole lot of landscaping, So I kind of went against it. I did put some stone pavement down. Stone pavement, yeah, stone terrain, and I did actually go back and change the swatch on those lawn chairs because I like the white, but it was just so bright. Like the lawn chairs really stood out, and so I did change them to be black. No, 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 I changed them to be red and green because it kind of matches in with the rest of the bill. But that's pretty much it, guys. Yeah, I did put some planters down, so if you didn't want to like have a garden or something, build some skills, you can definitely do that. Build, yeah. So, and I did put a grill, so you can definitely like also cook outside. But anyway, guys, that is pretty much it for this video. If you did like it, please be sure to leave a like, comment something down below. Definitely go check out my Twitch stream. I will leave that down in the description, and it is also my about me page on my channel. But yeah, I'm having a lot of fun on Twitch, so please be sure to like just check me out. But yeah, that is all I have for this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one, and I will jump into the screenshots right after this build. So bye.